all throughout this match.
May have gone to one.
Oh my goodness!
Bianca Belair's heartbreaking secret was apparently exposed during Jade Cargill attacking Naomi. Jade Cargill's return has thrown a wrench into what seemed a clear-cut case, especially with Bianca Belair and Naomi. Belair appears to have been exposed as a result. A video has emerged showing the moment Jade Cargill came out, apparently exposing the reality of what happened with Bianca Belair and Naomi. Cargill's attacker was supposedly Liv Morgan, and yet, when she made her way out, Naomi looked absolutely terrified, as if she knew Cargill was going to KO. Bianca Belair not the major WWE name behind Jade Cargill's attack on Naomi? Exploring shocking reason behind Elimination Chamber return. WWE superstar Jade Cargill has finally returned to television after a long hiatus. The former AEW star had suffered multiple injuries after a backstage attack in November last year. The Storm made her electrifying return during the Women's Elimination Chamber match and, shockingly, went after Naomi, seemingly revealing that the latter was behind the attack. Bianca Belair was visibly heartbroken after Cargill assaulted her tag team partner. It seems like the EST does not want to believe that the real-life Bloodline member could be the actual culprit. The Glow might be in cahoots with none other than Bayley, and the two could have been playing Belair all this while. For those unaware, Jade Cargill was supposed to wrestle in last year's Women's Survivor Series War Games match. However, Bayley took her spot after the 32-year-old was sidelined following the backstage attack. It should be noted that the role model and the Glow were the only people who benefited from Cargill's absence. Cargill might be unaware of Bayley being the mastermind behind the attack. The Storm might have only figured out that Naomi was the assailant, and this could be the main reason for her return at WWE Elimination Chamber 2025. The former TBS champion might still be figuring out why her former friend did such a thing. Conversely, she could think that the Glow did it to become the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion alongside Bianca Belair. It should also be noted that for weeks Bayley and Naomi tried to convince Belair that Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were the assailants. So the EST does not seem to be involved in Cargill's attack. That said, the angle is speculative at this point. Bill Apter talked about Jade Cargill's attack on Naomi at WWE Elimination Chamber 2025. During a recent edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Unscripted, Bill Apter said he was not a fan of WWE playing Jade Cargill's entrance theme before the attack. Apter also questioned the creative team's decision to bring the Storm out in her wrestling gear. However, the wrestling veteran liked the brutality of the segment, as he believed the assault looked real. There's something I don't like here. When there's going to be a sneak attack or somebody running in, why play their theme music? Number 1. Number 2, she had her wrestling gear on. So, didn't Naomi see her backstage, maybe? But it looked like a shoot to me. It was so stiff, like what Jade and Naomi went through there. I was like, oh my god. This was like real. It was so good. He said, "It remains to be seen what the Triple H-led creative team has planned for Jade Cargill and Naomi's feud." As fans might know, it has been a bittersweet last few days for the EST of WWE Bianca Belair. On one hand, she saw the return of one of her best friends, Jade Cargill, who attacked her other best friend, Naomi, in a huge twist. Despite being traumatized, Belair went on to win the Elimination Chamber match to secure her spot in the Women's World title bout at WrestleMania 41. Not only was she dismissive of the attack and less affected by it than she should have been, but the fact that she just danced to the ring for the main event between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky led some to believe that she may have had more to do with the Jade Cargill attack. Either that or she was simply too complacent about it, and it seemed like she didn't care as much about her best friends just because she secured her spot in the Women's World title match at WrestleMania. The star was seen happily dancing and making her way to the ring as if nothing had happened between Cargill and Naomi. She stated that she was only focused on finding out who she was going to face at WrestleMania when Rhea Ripley talked on Io Sky with the Women's World title on the line. Out of respect for Jade and Naomi, I just don't want to talk about it before I can talk to both of them. It's confusing, it's bittersweet for me, because I do feel guilty. I feel guilty because just as sad as I am about what happened, I am equally just as proud about what I accomplished at Elimination Chamber. Belair's nonchalance led many online to believe that she was turning heel and that she could be the real perpetrator in the whole "who attacked Jade Cargill" saga. It remains to be seen how things pan out in the coming weeks.
Edition of SmackDown, Bianca Belair faced Piper Niven in a one-on-one match. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champion demonstrated impressive strength throughout the contest. Ultimately, the EST defeated Niven with a powerful KOD in the center of the ring. During an interview with Byron Saxton on SmackDown Exclusive, Bianca Belair stated that she was excited to compete in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. She acknowledged the strong competition and highlighted her tag team partner, Naomi, as a potential qualifier. The EST emphasized her desire to become a double champion at WWE WrestleMania. "Yeah, I'm super excited. Like you said, I'm one of 6. I know the other 5 are going to be amazing competitors. Hint, one beside me, Naomi, I know she's going to get in next week, but I'm excited about it. It's another opportunity to solidify your path to WrestleMania and go after a world title. And I love having this tag team title on my shoulder, but I wouldn't mind another one. But, yeah, I'm trying to get to WrestleMania because you can't spell WrestleMania without EST, right?" Belair said Bianca Belair could face a major WWE star at WrestleMania 41. Winning the Women's Elimination Chamber on March 1st at the Rogers Center would grant the EST a title shot against either Rhea Ripley or Tiffany Stratton. There's an update on where the creative direction could go done on a recent edition of Live Q&A on Backstage Pass. WrestleVote stated that they had not heard of a potential match between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. However, the report noted that a showdown between the Nightmare and Bianca Belair is being planned for the Showcase of the Immortals. It remains to be seen whether Belair will headline WrestleMania 41 in a World Championship match. I haven't heard that Rhea versus Io match specifically. I do think it's shaping up to be Rhea and Bianca. That's what was reported. I believe Sean Ross had that over the weekend. That is accurate. So, I think that's where they're going. But I haven't heard anything about Io Sky, no. This is Bianca Belair's body transformation. Over the years, Bianca Belair has been a talent we have seen rise up the ranks of the WWE by being the premier woman on the roster. She has been featured on numerous PLE cards. She has broken a fair few records for women in the sport and already has a career worthy of a place in the Hall of Fame. Before the EST would rise to significant power, it's important to take a look back on this woman's decorated career. From humble beginnings as a CrossFit competitor to teaming with Jade Cargill, this is Bianca Belair's transformation. Over the years, Bianca Belair is an athlete, and it is clear to see that when she was in high school, she was a tremendous track and field competitor. She would reach her athletic apex when it came to her time in 2011 as a CrossFit powerlifter. She has always had big toned arms which would set herself from most women of her height at only 5 feet 7 inches. Unfortunately, due to a condition known as intercostal chondritis, she would have to prematurely abandon her CrossFit career in 2014. She would toss her name in the WWE Prospects database as a woman of athletic ability who was looking to re-enter something that would be more thrilling than phone sales. WWE noticed her potential for an in-ring career with someone who had a colorful background of athletics and would choose her to fly down to the Performance Center. When Bianca Belair finally made her debut in a WWE ring, it was clear to see what set her apart from the others on the roster. Her gear showcased just how toned she was while not having the same muscle mass we associate with her. Now she still sported a very